So whenever you're working with the EV renderer, you might not get perfect indirect lighting. And to solve that out, you can use the indirect lighting settings. And to do that, you can see that I already have a cube right here. So I'm just going to go around and then drag this up right here. And then I'm going to add in some other objects as well. Let's say, for example, I'm going to press Shift A, and then I'm going to bring around, let's say, for example, a torus, just like this. I'm going to press Shift A right here. I'm going to bring out a cylinder, let's say, for example. And then let's say I'm going to bring in a sphere as well. So I'm going to go around and then I'm going to bring in a UV sphere over here. So I got a bunch of objects right here. I'm also going to bring in a plane right here, and then I'm going to scale this up just like this. I'm going to go around onto the render view, and this is how it seems. And I'm just going to go around and then copy out the light as well. And maybe I want to change the color of this light onto something like yellow right here. And I'm also going to go around right here, press Shift D right here, bring out the light onto the other side, and maybe have another color so it actually looks like this, as you can see. The lights which are bouncing off right here does not look very natural. That is because this is a quick way to render things. If you want things to be natural, let me just go around and then first of all shade all of these as smooth so it looks kind of smooth right here. And now what I'm going to do is I'm simply going to work around with the indirect lighting. And to do that, you can go around onto the render settings right here, and indirect lighting is an option, as you can see. So what I am going to do is bake the indirect lighting right here so that it does not have to process this out. But before that, I have to press Shift A on my keyboard, and then you can see light probe is an option, and irradiance volume. This is what you want to add in. Once I add in, you can see that this is like a cube where you can calculate out the indirect lighting. So I'm going to press S to scale this out just like this. Scale out to the area where you want the indirect lighting to be calculated, and then simply click on Bake Indirect Lighting. So once you do that, you can see that there's a change in the lighting right here, and the indirect lighting, like there's the bouncing off of the lights right here, which looks much more natural. For example, like instead of not having that at all. So you can see that the lighting looks much more natural as I do this. So this is the baked light. So you can actually delete this out again, and you can see that I can increase out the quality of this as well. So I'm just going to increase out the quality, bake the indirect light right here, and you can see that it brightens up, it calculates out the reflection and everything, and bakes it on there. So it is actually normal for this to take some time because it calculates everything out and bakes out the light right here. So it's not calculating the reflection in real time, but the output is much more better, as you can see. And that is how you can work around with the indirect lighting inside of Blender, especially when you're working with EV renderer. So hope you guys learned something as always. And as always, please like, comment, share, and subscribe.